Hi, Community Christian. Hi, kids. It's another week with Story with Miss Jen. This week, I picked a story that the moms and dads, might both appreciate just as much as the kids. It's just a quick little story. But what I wanted to show you first was this is Clifford. This is Matthew's Clifford. Matthew is 20 years old. He's had this ever since he was itty bitty little. It went everywhere with him. To the store, to the doctors. When he had to get a shot, Clifford was always there. So I found a book called Knuffle Bunny. And this book I'm going to dedicate to all those moms who, when the poor kids left this somewhere or left it in the grocery store and you had to go searching and find it because your child was frantic. So here's to the lovies. Here's to all the kids with the lovies. And here's to the moms and dads who had to chase after the lovies. How many times? I could tell you stories. So this is called Knuffle Bunny. This is Trixie's lovey. I think Trixie's about 2. So not so long ago, before she could even speak words, Trixie went on an errand with her daddy. Trixie and her daddy went down the block. And they went through the park. Past the school. And into the laundromat. Trixie helped her daddy put the laundry into the machine. Sort of. She even got to put the money into the machine. And then they left. But about a block or so later, Trixie realized something. Uh-oh. Trixie turned to her daddy and said, "Huggle, fluggle, globble." Because remember, Trixie can't talk yet. "That's right," replied her daddy. "We're going home." "Aggle, flabble, claggles," said Trixie again. "Blaggle, blabble, lumpy, flubby. Snurp." I know what she's trying to tell her dad. I bet you do too. "Now please don't get fussy," said her daddy. Well, she had no choice. Trixie started bawling. Wah! And then she went boneless, so her daddy had to carry her. That's a big wah, isn't it? That's a loud wah. Oh boy. She did everything she could to tell her dad, to show him how unhappy she was. And by the time they got home, Daddy was a little unhappy too. But as soon as Trixie's mommy opened the door, she asked, "Where's Knuffle Bunny?" And then look at the picture of Trixie's face. the whole family ran down the block. And they ran through the park. Do you remember where they're going next? They zoomed past the school and into the laundromat. Trixie's daddy looked for Knuffle Bunny, and he looked, and he looked, and he looked, and he looked. But Knuffle Bunny was nowhere to be found. Uh-oh. So Trixie's daddy decided to look harder. He's throwing stuff out of the laundry until Knuffle Bunny. And those were the very first words that Trixie ever said. That reminds me of a story with Clifford. When I wanted to wash it, I would wait until Matthew fell asleep, and I would have to make sure that it was done by the time that he got up. So I hope that everybody enjoyed that story. That took me back a ways, and I had a hard time getting Clifford away from Matthew, even though he's 20 years old. Go figure that one. I hope you guys have a good week. I love you. I miss you. We're in the middle of January. I hope you're enjoying the snow. Miss Jen's hanging in there. We'll see you next week. Mwah, mwah. Love you.